Moments when Princess Kate steps outside the expected rhythm of a royal engagement are rare, and precisely because of that, they resonate deeply. When she recently went off script and moved toward the crowd, closing the physical distance between herself and the people waiting for her, the gesture felt instinctive rather than performative. It was brief, unscripted, and quietly revealing. For those who have followed Kate Middleton's journey over the years, this was not a dramatic break from protocol. It was a reminder of something more subtle. Her ability to read a moment and respond to it with warmth, without turning it into spectacle, has always been one of her defining traits. Royal engagements are designed with precision. Every step, pause, and interaction is planned to ensure safety, clarity, and order. Within that structure, spontaneity is not encouraged, but neither is it forbidden when exercised with judgment. Kate's decision to move toward fans in that moment felt less like deviation and more like recognition. Recognition of shared energy, shared anticipation, and shared humanity. From a fan's perspective, this is where Kate's presence feels most authentic. She does not chase reaction, she responds to it. When she moves closer to people, it is not to be seen, but to see. Her body language in such moments is telling. Relaxed shoulders, direct eye contact, and unhurried pace. These details matter. In the current phase of her public life, every appearance carries additional weight. Kate's return to engagements has been thoughtful and selective. She appears when the moment aligns with her priorities, and when she does, her presence feels grounded rather than rushed. Against that backdrop, an unscripted interaction feels even more meaningful. What stood out most was not the act itself, but the ease with which it unfolded. There was no hesitation, no exaggerated gesture. She simply moved forward, responding to the warmth directed toward her. The simplicity of the action reinforced the sincerity behind it. Fans often describe Kate as composed, elegant, and reserved. All of those descriptions are accurate, but they are incomplete. Moments like this reveal another layer. A woman comfortable enough in her role to soften its edges when the moment calls for it. This balance between structure and instinct has been carefully cultivated over years. Kate did not arrive at this point by accident. Her early public appearances were marked by caution and observation. She learned the rhythm before learning when to break it. Now, when she goes off script, it feels earned. The reaction from fans in that moment was immediate but respectful. There was excitement, but also a sense of gratitude. These are the moments people remember long after the official photographs fade. Not because they are dramatic, but because they feel personal. As a fan, it is impossible not to notice how Kate manages attention. She never absorbs it fully. She redirects it. When she approaches fans, she does so without creating a hierarchy. The interaction feels mutual rather than one-sided. This approach reflects a broader pattern in Kate's public life. She has consistently emphasized connection over performance. Her work in early childhood, mental well-being, and community support all stem from the same understanding. Impact is created through presence, not spectacle. In recent months, this philosophy has become even more visible. Kate's engagements are fewer but more focused. Each appearance seems designed to foster genuine exchange rather than fulfill obligation. The unscripted moment with fans fits seamlessly into this approach. It also challenges assumptions about royal distance. While protocol exists for valid reasons, moments like this remind us that it does not erase individuality. Kate's choice to step closer did not undermine structure. It humanized it. From a security standpoint, such decisions are not made lightly. This makes the moment even more telling. It suggests confidence, trust, and awareness. Kate understood the environment, the crowd, and the tone. Her response reflected that understanding. For longtime admirers, this is where her growth is most evident. Early in her royal life, such spontaneity might have felt risky. Now it feels natural. She carries authority without rigidity. The way Kate interacts with the public has always been nuanced. She listens as much as she speaks. She acknowledges individuals without overshadowing the collective. Going off script does not mean abandoning control. It means exercising it differently. In that moment, there was no sense of obligation. The interaction did not feel transactional. It felt like recognition. Recognition that the people gathered were not merely observers, but participants in a shared experience. As fans, many of us watch Kate not just for what she wears or where she goes, but for how she moves through these spaces. Her decision to run toward fans, however briefly, reflected trust in that relationship. It is also worth noting what she did not do. She did not linger excessively. She did not turn the moment into a focal point. After the interaction, she returned seamlessly to the engagement. The balance remained intact. This ability to integrate spontaneity without disruption is rare. It speaks to deep understanding of role and responsibility. Kate does not need to assert warmth. It emerges naturally when appropriate. In the broader narrative of her public life, moments like this accumulate quietly. They do not dominate headlines, but they shape perception over time. They reinforce the image of a woman who understands the power of small gestures. For fans who have followed her journey through different stages, this moment feels like continuity rather than change. It echoes earlier interactions, refined by experience and confidence. Kate's connection with the public has never been loud. It is steady. It grows through consistency rather than surprise. Going off script in this way does not contradict that consistency, it deepens it. In a media environment that often amplifies extremes, this subtlety is refreshing. The moment does not invite controversy or analysis. It invites appreciation. As a fan, watching Kate move toward the crowd felt reassuring. It reminded us that behind the formality is a person attuned to the energy around her. Someone who understands that presence matters as much as protocol. Ultimately, the moment was not about breaking rules. It was about reading the room. Kate did not abandon structure. She bent it gently to accommodate connection. And perhaps that is why the image lingers. Not because it was unexpected, but because it felt right.